Okay, mi gente, it's your girl Emeli G coming down with, you already know, some brand new Emeli wisdom. What's going on, my peoples? It's been a while since I made a video, and listen, everything is going well. It's just your girl's been really busy with other projects. And so recently I just turned 26. Okay, yeah, I know, 26, right? Middle of my 20s. And I realized this idea that came to my mind. And the more I start seeing and listening to my own voice and intuition, the more I notice that decisions in life aren't always going to be easy. And I had to sit with this just a little bit, because if I'm going to be genuine to myself and honest and live authentically Emeli, then I must come to the realization that sometimes in life I will make decisions that will piss people off. Excuse me. And it's not my intention to piss people off or to upset them. But if I'm going to stay genuine to myself and listen to the voice in my head for the rest of my life, I must understand that yes, the expectations of others onto me will be let down, buried to the ground. I don't mean to, but at the same time, I'm beating to my own beat. I invite you to do the same, to look inward and realize that some choices aren't going to be that fun. But understand that there's always a silver lining. There's always something to gain from these lessons. It's not that they just happen miraculously and they're like, oh, wow, we're just going to throw you a curveball. Life doesn't do that to you. It does that usually to get you from the one point to the next point so you could grow, you could optimize the wisdom and the insight that you will gain during these sessions of life. Okay, because one thing I realized is, oh my God, and I almost started to get into a panic. I was like, oh shit, like, I don't want to upset my parents. I don't want to upset my brothers and my cousins, but sometimes you got to walk on your own and take a ride on the wild side, because you just never know. If you don't venture out into the unknown, you will never know what is out there until you finally step outside of your comfort zone. And when it is the moment that you're in that uncomfortable motion, right? In that moment, that is where the biggest growth is possible. And this leads back to my point of, making decisions that aren't always the easiest. That is a point in time, in space, in present tense, where you're just going to be like, you know what? I have to do me. I have to be the best for myself, because till death do me part. Not with anybody else. Listen, your girl loves a lot of people, but at the same time, till death do me part. And the more I listen to my voice and my intuition and understand that some choices in life aren't always going to be the easiest and they will have repercussions, yes, they will. But ultimately, if I'm doing it for the true essence and the core value of who I am, then I don't have to be ashamed to look at myself in the mirror and say, yes, Emeli, you did the right thing for yourself. May that upset some people? Yes or no. But in the long run, if they genuinely love you, they will always come to understand you and accept it for what it is. So, mi amores, you already know your girl going through motions and changes and fruitations, and I hope you do too. I invite you to look at your life, and if you got to make a decision, go with it. Sit with it. Don't overthink it, and just go with it. Mi amores, you already know. I love you with all my heart. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah.